Hi, my name is Kylie Blacksell and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your new moon in Aries on Monday the 16th of April yoga class. If this is your very first class with me, then a very big welcome to you. And we're just starting off with a bit of an activation. So we're just shaking the hands out, we're activating the body, getting it ready for the yoga class. And if you have any concerns at all about your health, with regards to doing a yoga class or any kind of physical activity, please do consult your health professional before you start anything like this. And just coming up, and if you do have blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues, just keep the hands low here, otherwise you can go a little bit higher. And then just around to the right. So this class happens around about every second week. It lines up with the moons, so the new moons and the full moons. Of course, as I've already said, we've got a new moon in Aries coming up on the 16th of April, Monday the 16th of April. And coming back up to the top, just bring the feet a little bit further apart and just going around in a circle. Just shaking it out. And again, if you have blood pressure issues, heart condition, vertigo, anything like that, keep the head above the waist when you go down there. So just taking it nice and easy and always within your limits. With all of these classes, shaking it around. So what we do at the beginning is we activate, and then we talk a little bit about the energy around the planet at the moment, astrologically and numerologically. And let's go the other way. Numerologically speaking, we're having a 2 universal year, which I've talked about a few times before, and it's a 6 universal month now, and it's a 4 universal day on the day of the new moon. So what all that means is that this year is all about cooperation and working together, and it is the doorway to your heart center as well. So it's opening up your intuition, and basically it's the two. Okay, so it's the two cooperating and working together. The main thing, but there's quite a few other bits as well. Just moving around just nice and gently here, and then up a little bit higher. And a 6 universal month, it's a really awesome time to start a new project, work through a new project. It can also be about family and solidifying what you're doing there with your family. And it can also be quite an anxious time as well for some people, create quite a bit of anxiety. So hopefully this yoga class will help you out with that as well. And a 4 universal day on the day of the actual new moon is a great day just to really get stuff done. So bring the hands down a little bit further, a little bit of a stretch. You should be able to feel a bit of a stretch through the side of your body here. And of course, doing it within your limits here. We're just warming you up. It is a good day to get stuff done and to really move through stuff. And this new moon brings a very strong Yang Cardinal energy. So it's really, as I said in the last video, it's really revolutionary, really forward-moving, quite forceful. Outward, assertive, and dynamic is some words that Pam Gregory used in her reading of the month. Demanding that your voice be heard and protesting when it's not being heard. So you just tap your heels if you can find them back there. Demanding greater equality, breaking up stagnation. So it's a really good opportunity, particularly with the 6 universal month, to really break off that stagnation or that feeling stuck that you may be having, and creating newness, because it is a new moon, of course. Come back to the knees. And let's just do hip circles, so just very gentle, nice soft hip circles. You may also be feeling quite vulnerable, like a victim and wounded. And I talked a little bit about the wounded healer in the previous video, so that still may be ripples of that coming through as well. And it's also a really good time through this new moon to connect to source and to listen to the whispered messages when you, let's go the other way, when you stand in stillness, basically. When you're in stillness and you meditate. things come. So the meditation today is really exciting, and it's a new one. I haven't done this one before, and just do some figure eights. I'm always making up new meditations, and this one will hopefully help you to be able to get those whispered messages that you're looking for. Let's go the other way. Just little figure eights with the hips. So everything within your limits. If you have any concerns about your ability to do this yoga, please do consult a health professional. I do give indication as we go through. Just bring the hands into this. Modifications that you can do if you have any health considerations you need to be looking at. You can bring the hands up again. Watch for blood pressure, heart conditions, shoulder issues. Keep the hands a bit lower. Okay, and then you can come down towards the floor again. Keep the head above the waist if you have any concerns about blood pressure, heart condition, vertigo, etc. Just keeping it nice and gentle. All right, and then coming back up. So we are doing quite a dynamic sequence today because we want to bring out that vitality and enthusiasm and that dynamism, the determination to move through this very vigorous. It is quite a vigorous month with the new moon in Aries. Aries is usually a very vigorous sign anyway. So curling up. And with the other energies going on at the moment, there is quite a bit of standing up for your rights, wanting your voice to be heard, and really outward, possibly even aggressive feelings going on. So this is making sure that you're sort of in the right headspace. You're balanced as well. You're poised, and you have harmony going on as well. Just looking at the other things that this beautiful sequence brings. Pure and clear intentions. So you're quite clear about what you want to achieve with this really dynamic and forward-moving energy. So just beautiful backstrokes here. Okay, inner strength, absolutely. It will bring that, and of course you can repeat the sequence over and over each day, coming back to the eyes to bring you those same amazing qualities as we move through this month, and then sweeping under. So yeah, being a 6 universal month, it is a fantastic time to move, to really push forward with those projects you've been thinking about, and to push forward with making things better within your family. Being a 2 universal year, it's a great time to start collaborating and coordinating and coexisting in harmony and balance. That's a really big thing to do this year. It could be a year, a sort of goal that you could put on yourself there. Or you could consider. Just checking the microphone here. Okay, I'll just move that. So just you can grab a wall here or grab a chair. Okay, if you do have any osteoporosis, hip issues, balance issues, keep the feet on the floor and just do a little bit of a wriggle. Otherwise, you can grab a chair or just put your hands out to the side and then just do a lovely little shake. So we're still activating here. This is waking up the body, preparing the spine for the yoga, and just getting the body ready to do the movements. So just little circles with your ankles, and then the other way around, and then out to the side, and the back. A little bit of a swing, and the same leg up and around. So the activation is usually around about looking the same each time I do this. So a little bit of a shake. Let's go the other side. I try to keep it pretty close to the same so that you can concentrate on what I'm saying rather than what I'm doing. So it's easier for you just to process what's coming up this month. And circles with your ankle. Kind of trying to hit 2 birds with 1 stone there. And the other way. And out to the side. And the back. So this sequence will bring pure and clear intentions, vitality and enthusiasm for success, inner strength, determination, stability, poise, endurance, harmony and balance. So pretty cool. And it definitely stood out as the sequence to do for this new moon in Aries. And up and around and back. And we're going to do a couple of little asanas as well. that will help with that energy as well. Okay, so we're going into the sequence. I'll demonstrate the sequence first. If you've not seen it before, please do watch it, and I will show you modifications for things, for health considerations that you may have. If you do have glaucoma, detached retina, high blood pressure, if you're menstruating your first 3 days, if you're pregnant, if you have hernia, spinal issues, knee, hip or shoulder issues, you do need to modify certain parts. So just giving you a bit of a heads up there that there will be parts that you may need to modify. You'll still be able to do it, but you'll just need to do it a little bit more gently. So I'll show you the full version. We'll be standing in what's called Tadasana, and I'll get you into that in a moment. And we bend our knees, hands go up. So this is the full version. We breathe in, so the palms are facing each other. We breathe in, and quite vigorously, the fists come faced inwards towards the heart, and the feet come apart. We breathe in and out. We focus on the right foot, lift up the right toes 45 degrees, put them down, and lift up the right heel 45 degrees, move it across. If you've been watching my videos before, we're going into a warrior. So you want that foot there to be lined up with the ridge of the other foot, okay, of your left foot. All right, and you may need to check your distance here as well. So breathing in, and we're going into warrior 2. So we breathe out, that back heel, the left heel pushes away. The whole torso turns around towards the right foot, and the hands come up above the head into praying hands position. Okay, you'll feel quite a strong pull back there. In fact, we need to do a little bit of stretching. I do apologise. And your knee needs to be directly above the ankle there. Okay, or behind it. That's perfectly fine. And then we come down. The hands clasp behind the back, and the body makes a straight line, hopefully, from the head down to the left foot. Okay, then we breathe in and out. We go into a straight line like a superhero stance there. Breathe in and out. We come down to the floor. Set ourselves up. So you make sure that your hips are facing the floor and your hands are nice and steady on the floor in front of your foot. And if you feel comfortable, this back foot comes up. Okay, going into the crane. Breathing in and then breathing out, we come down. We will do a few stretches. I do apologise, I forgot the stretches. And then breathing in. When you get to about here, the back toes come up. So you come up on your back toes and you lift yourself up, whoop, and around, and the whole body goes around. You rest your left hand on your knee, and you come up into the modified beamer there. And the hips and the chest are facing outwards. Breathing in and out. In, and that's one side. Okay. Now, I do apologise. We will go back and do some stretches. But before I do that, I'll just mention the modifications. When it comes to the hands coming up, I would keep them lower if there was blood pressure, heart condition, shoulder issues. So keep them down here like this. That's fine. Feet less distance apart. Definitely if you've got glaucoma, detached retina, high blood pressure, menstruating, pregnant. Yep, those ones. I would keep that lower. And so you still go around and you still can do the warrior 2, but just keep the hands lower if you've got any concerns about the blood pressure, heart condition, etc., shoulder issues. And then when you come to here, it's recommended that you don't actually do the T, okay? And this is the T, this posture here with the hands here, and then you come up, because it puts quite a bit of pressure in this area, okay? Stress on the hernia area, okay, all the way down here, the back, etc. So you'll know whether that's something that you want to be doing, okay? You'll need, fairly strong abdominal muscles there, back muscles to get yourself up. So either extreme modifications, so your feet are quite close together, your hands are just very gently behind you, and you come up like this, is perfectly fine for those conditions. And instead, of course, going into the full crane, which is down onto the floor like this, you can bring your hand onto your hip, onto your knee. That's your knee there, onto your knee, and just tippy toe. You can, of course, use a chair for the same purpose. So you can place your hands on the chair, and you can, if you feel comfortable, you can lift the foot a little bit if that's comfortable. If you don't have any back issues, you don't have any hernia issues, hip issues, etc., you can do that. And in fact, we can use the chair for the next step as well. So if you're standing and you're comfortable standing with the crane, you could then go into the moving sweep like this. So you can come up and you can actually just turn yourself around and just go to here, okay, instead of whoa, all the way out there like that. So, and again, very close if you have those health considerations I was talking about before. And then up and then down, okay. You can do that, actually, you wouldn't be able to do that on the chair because there'd be quite a bit of, well, I've never tried actually. But if being on the floor, having your knees on the floor is a big problem, you could do the crane just by leaning forwards. And then when you want to come up, lift up, and you literally have to move your feet around and then go into it on the other side. So it's possible. There you go. It's a little bit awkward, but that would work. Okay. So a few stretches. I do apologise. Let's do the pecs. You will need something to grab onto. You can even use a sash, or it doesn't really matter as long as it's something that you can pull between your hands. And just have your hands about a hand width away from your thighs there, and then just breathing in and out. Nice stretch there in your pecs. This is the pectoral muscles, preparing you for the strong sequence that we're going to be doing. And then just release that. Breathe in again and out. Just lovely stretch there. Okay, and then just releasing your strap and going into the hamstring stretch. Now, you can do this laying on the floor with your leg up in the air if you prefer, or you can just have the feet a little bit of a distance apart and have the back foot turning out just a little bit. Keep the front leg fairly straight, and then just walk your hands down until you start to feel a stretch in the top of the back of your front leg there. Okay, you might get your hands to the floor, depending on how stretchy that leg's feeling today. And just enjoying that stretch. It's recommended to go for, around about 20 seconds with each stretch to really stretch things out. And we can just walk ourselves around, or you can come back up, totally up to you, and do the other side. Just really enjoying that stretch there. Okay, and then coming down onto the floor if that's comfortable for you. I'll show you a few modifications if it's not comfortable for you. You can go into the butterfly, okay, and just push your legs away from each other using your elbows. Okay, another option is if that's really uncomfortable, you can go into a leg onto the side and just push, try to keep your torso up, but just pushing out, and you'll feel like a little bit of a stretch in here. You can come up into a squat to do that as well, on both sides. Or of course you can do it on the chair, so you can literally put your half of your bottom on the chair and just put your leg out the side. So pick a position. I'll just stay with this one since we've been doing it for a while, and just out the other side. It's one more stretch. Now you can do this one up against a wall if laying on the floor isn't going to work for you. So you just imagine, instead of laying on the floor, put your back hard up against the wall and do the same movement. So you just lay with your back flat on the floor. Palms are facing up beyond where your head is. Breathing in. When you breathe out, just bring the hands in behind your back, kind of like you're patting yourself on the back there. And just feel a stretch up through the sides of your back. And bring it back. Breathing in. One more time. Stretch. And back. All right. So having a little drink of water. All right. Now this is quite a vigorous, it can be quite a vigorous sequence. So make sure you do have plenty of water and take it easy if this is a little bit, if it becomes a little bit too vigorous for you. Of course, pull back a little bit, modify if you need to. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves into Tadasana. So lift up your left heel and pivot around and let the left heel touch the big toe of your right foot. And then just pivot back on the ball of your foot. That brings you to hip width apart with your feet. Breathing in, straightening up the knees, breathing out, nice soft knees. Move your awareness up to your hips, pushing the hips forwards and back, and then find that middle ground. Find a nice, gentle center there. Move your awareness up to your shoulders, breathing in, forward and back. Breathing in again, and back. And again, rolling back. And this time just breathe in, just squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up, lift the chin, and back. And again, in, and back. Lovely. You'll feel your chest nice and open. Your shoulder blades feel like they're squeezing in towards each other. Chin parallel to the floor. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum, lifting you up to the sky. And another string attached to your crown, lifting you up. You might feel like your spine's lengthening when you do that. Excuse me. And then breathing in. When you breathe out, lift up that pelvic floor. So it's a big muscle here underneath from the front to the back. Just feel like you're just pulling it in like a kaleidoscope. Probably about 10-20% for this one. Okay, we're ready to do the power sequence. And please do modify as I mentioned before if you do need to. So breathing in, bend the knees a little bit. I'll do the full version. Hands, palms facing each other. Big breath in. Breathing out. So straightening up the knees. Fists come in into your chest. Remember, this is about power. This is about determination. Bring the feet apart. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax the arms. The right foot 45 degrees to the right. And then the right heel 45 degrees inwards, so you've got that lovely straight line there. Breathing in, breathing out. Push that back heel away, so the left heel goes away. The torso turns around towards the right foot. And then breathing out, coming down into your warrior two. Checking that your hips are facing the direction of your right foot and that your knee doesn't come past your right ankle. Feel that poise, that balance, that harmony. And that stability. Breathing in and then breathing out, clasp your hands behind your back and create that straight line from your head down to your left foot. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice big blowout, going into a superwoman stage or Superman stage. Breathing in, breathing out. Remembering to modify here if you need to. Bring your hand down to your knee. Or you can come down onto the floor with your hands. Check that your hips are facing the floor. And check that your hands are nice and stable. They're creating a bit of a triangle there with your foot and your two hands. Breathe in. When you breathe out, engage your core quite strongly before you lift your foot off the floor, if you're comfortable lifting your foot off the floor. Definitely if there's hernia issues, back issues, well, blood pressure, glaucoma, you're not going to be down here anyway. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out, you can go into the crane. Feel the strength of this. This is very much a letting go asana, the crane. Breathe it out, let it out. Anything that's left there from last month. Breathe in and then breathe out. Bring the foot down onto the floor. Again, you can go onto the chair for this bit. Breathing in, breathing out, just leaning into a lovely little runner there with your palms facing outwards away from your body. Breathing in, up we go. When the hand gets above the back foot, come up on the toes, lift up, switch the feet around, place the left hand on the left foot, left knee, and up comes the arm. Again, a straight line from the right hand all the way down to the right foot preferably, but you can't really see it from where you are. And then breathing in and out. Turn the feet around to the front, and then down you go. Again, blood pressure, heart condition, keep the head above the waist, or you can come down into a little bit of a stretch there. Bit of a relax. Now I did that one fairly slowly, so we could talk our way through it. We'll be doing the whole thing again in a moment as well. I'll do it twice for you. So bring the feet back in. Okay, let's go to the left. So breathing in, palms facing each other, breathe out, feet apart. I'll walk through a little bit quicker. Breathing in, breathing out. Left foot 45 degrees with the toes, then 45 degrees with the heel. Check that there's a lovely line there. Breathe in, breathing out. Let the right heel push away. Turn the body towards the left foot. Lean in. Nice, strong, upright torso. Feel that stretch. Feel that stability, that determination, that poise, ready to power through this incredible month. Breathing in, breathing out. Allow your hands to come in behind your back there. Breathing in, breathing out. Straight line. Breathing in, breathing out. If you're okay to come down to the floor. Just going to get my way out of the way of this tree here. Okay. Breathing in, breathing out. Engage your core quite strongly. Check your hips are facing the floor, and if you're comfortable to come up, you can bring the foot up into the crane. Just blowing out anything you need to let go of. Anything that's stopping you. Breathe in and out, down to the floor. In and out. Lean into a lovely little runner there. Breathing in, up comes a hand. Lift yourself up, around to the other side. And stretching the hand out. Keeping the chest and the hips facing forwards. And going up into the modified beamer. Breathing in and out. Opening up and down. Okay, so bring the feet back in towards each other. Again, have another little sip of water. Making sure you keep yourself hydrated here because it is quite a dynamic sequence. We'll do it once more, fairly flowing. I won't do much talking, we'll flow into it. And then we'll do our couple of lovely asanas. All right. Just move this mat, sorry. So getting back into Tadasana, just checking your hip width there. Knees nice and soft. Pelvis in neutral. Shoulders are back. Feel yourself being lifted up. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up that pelvic floor again. Just a 10-20% tightness there. All right. Breathing in, bend the knees, palms facing each other. Breathing out, blowing into the chest there. Breathing in, open the legs up. Breathing out, relax the arms. Breathing in, right foot 45 degrees, toes, and the heel 45 degrees in. Check the length, breathing in, breathing out. Round we go to the right, push the left heel away. Check the knee, check the hips and the chest are facing the right foot. Stand in that very strong warrior pose. Feel the determination, the poise, the stability. Breathing in and out. Leaning forward just a little bit. And please do modify if you need to. Breathing in again and out we go. Breathing in and out. You can come to the floor if that's comfortable for you. Check that your hips are facing the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, engage your core. Breathing in again, up comes the foot if that's comfortable for you. Flushing it out, releasing. Breathing in, breathing out, down. Breathing in and out, going into your runner. Breathing in, up onto your toes, up you come, and out. Check that the hips and the chest are facing outwards, that you've got a nice, good, steady position there on your knee. Breathing in and out. Up and out. So that was your right side. Now we're going to go across to your left. So just getting yourself back up and taking a break if you need to. Breathing in, knees bent, palms faced in, big breath in and out. Blowing out into the chest there. Breathing in and out, release. Breathe in, left foot, toes 45, heel 45. Check the distance there, the direction. Breathing in and out. Push the right foot away. Left knee above your ankle, hips facing the direction of your left foot. Really settle into this amazing position. Very strong position. Breathing in and out. Get that straight line from your head down to your right foot. Breathing in and out. Last one. Breathing in, breathing out, down onto the floor. Check the hips are facing the floor, and breathing in and out. Engage your core quite strongly there. Breathing in, lifting up. Just breathing naturally, blowing it out, releasing. Letting go. Breathing in and out. In and out. Breathing in, up onto your toes, pushing up. Switching over to the other side. And stretching across. Last stretch across. Breathing in and out. In and out. Last stretch down. Lovely. Now we're about to go into the standing forward bend. If you do have, again, high blood pressure, sciatica, disc injuries, neck injuries, lumbar problems, head cold, glaucoma, menstruating, a blocked sinus, detached retina, or hernia issues, you're not going to do the full version. And to be honest, you wouldn't have been doing what we were just doing anyway, to the full extent. So I'll show you what the full version looks like. Excuse that cough then. It was probably quite loud. I'll show you from the side. You're in Tadasana and you literally just walk your hands down until your fingers come underneath your toes, if you can reach that far, and just relaxing the head. Of course, if your fingers can't get under your toes, you can grab your ankles or your shins, your ankles, your shins, even your knees if you can't get down that far. If you do have what I just read out, any of those health considerations, you can grab the knees if you feel comfortable with that. You can do this on a chair. Okay, just put your hands on a chair. So you're you're putting your head a little bit below, well, not below your waist, but you are bending your head down just a little bit. If you feel comfortable enough to come down with your head below the waist, you don't have blood pressure, heart condition issues, you don't have glaucoma, detached retina, head cold, blocked sinuses, you may feel comfortable coming to this position, okay, or even placing your head on the chair as a modification. The other modification would be the cat. We did that last week. We don't have to do the cat because you can use the chair. So we'll just go straight into it because it's just a really beautiful asana to do. It's very underrated. All right, so you don't have to be in Tadasana, but Tadasana is just the feet hip width apart again. Breathing in and then breathing out, coming down. As I said, stop at the knees if you need to, and just release there. You can go further down. So all the way down. Place your hands under your toes if you can get there, or make some kind of contact with the body, if you can. Otherwise, just imagine that you're making contact with the body, and just relaxing the head down, if that's comfortable for you. Then breathing in, imagine there's a breath going up the back of your legs. Finish the in-breath at the base of your spine. And breathing out, breathe up the spine, down the arms, back to where you started, where your fingers are touching your body, wherever that is. Breathe in again, up from the fingers, up the back of the legs, all the way up to the base of the spine, and then pausing, breathing out, up the spine, down the arms, back to where you started. One more time, breathing in, up the back of the legs from where you're touching, up to the base of the spine, pause, and breathing out, up the spine, down the arms, back to where you started. And then very gently walk the hands up, the body gently curling yourself up. You might feel quite airy, a little bit dizzy. That's a fantastic way to soothe the nervous system, calm everything down. There's a lot of vigorous stuff going on this month. It's a really good time just to stop and just to chill out. It brings a soothing and peaceful, calm nervous system, and it's very refreshing as well, even though you feel a little bit airy when you stand up. So just take it nice and easy there. Okay, just checking our time availability there. I'll show you a modification to what we're about to do, which is the standing spinal twist from EBR1, which I've not shown you on video yet. We'll do it one day, I'm sure. So the feet are a little bit further apart, in about shoulder width apart. The toes are pointing out just a little bit. Okay, and the hands come up out in front, breathing in. And when you breathe out, just turn around to the right. You're twisting from your torso here. Turn around to the right and just place your left hand on your right shoulder, and then just gazing over your left hand there. So I'll show you from behind, because it is important to be able to see what's going on there. Breathing in, breathing out. We twist the spot around the spine and around the torso, and your left hand touches your right arm, and you're just gazing beyond your right hand and then back. Okay, that's step number one. If that's not quite a strong enough, deep enough stretch for you, you can breathe in, breathe out, put the foot out to the side. So I'm just going to show you with the left side here, and then coming around, place the hand on the shoulder. So place the right hand on the shoulder this time. Lift up the right foot, the right toes, sorry, the right heel, that's the thing I'm trying to say. Lift up the right heel and lift yourself up like your sternum's being lifted up to the sky, and then squeeze around. This will take you around even further. Okay, so I'll show you that from behind. Okay, breathing in, the left foot goes out to the side, lift up the right heel, place the hand on the shoulder, the right hand on the left shoulder, lift up, and then squeeze around. Okay, and if that's not strong enough, you can go to the third stage, which again, you put the foot out to the side, you lift up, exactly the same as we did before, but this free hand, the one that's out there free, comes around to the back, palm faced out, and then you squeeze around, which gives you a deeper squeeze. Okay, and then back. You can choose just whichever stretch there works for you. And the reason why you might be doing that would be, again, hernia, abdominal surgery, spinal disc issues, if you're pregnant, if you have a full stomach, if you have knee issues as well. You may want to do this on a chair rather than the version I'm about to show you. So I'll show you the full version. It's called the sitting spinal twist. Okay, you might want a pillow nearby. And of course, yes, if you do have knee issues, you're not going to want to be kneeling down like this, so please do use the chair. Okay, so we'll push across to that side. So you just put the pillow in across there on your left side. You just flop your bottom down onto the side there, so your bottom's sitting on the pillow. Lift your right leg up so it goes all the way around and places itself just to the side of your knee there. Use your left hand to grab your right knee. Breathing in, lift your sternum up, and then breathing out, the hand goes on the floor behind you. Your sternum's lifted quite high and you're looking out behind you. Okay, and that's the twist. I'll show you from behind. I'll do on the other side. So you kneel quite closely to your pillow. Have the pillow so your bottom can just flop onto it. So you flop the bottom to the side. Lift the opposite leg to where the pillow is. Place it on the other side of your knee. Grab the knee with the opposite hand. Lift your sternum up and then around you go. And you're gazing out behind you. And feel that lovely stretch inside of your spine there. Okay, so we'll do it together. On the chair, it's quite lovely. You just literally sit on the chair. You don't really, you could cross your knees if that's okay for you. So you can cross your knees like this. Grab the knee. So if you're crossing over the right knee, grab with your left hand, and then with your right hand, you go around and you grab the chair and squeeze yourself around, which is actually quite a lovely squeeze. So that is another option if the floor is just not going to work for you. Okay, so we'll start with the pillow on our left side and place the pillow just up against your bottom there, and then just flop your bottom across onto the pillow. Lift the right leg up so it's just on the other side of your knee there. Get your left hand to hold your right knee in position. Breathing in, lift the sternum, and then breathing out, allow the hand to come down behind you on the floor and stretch and squeeze your spine around so you're gazing out behind you. Just comfortably, don't put any strain on the neck here. And then coming back. This beautiful twist. Let's switch to the other side. Brings self-empowerment, which is the main reason why I chose it, because of what's happening this month. A lot of outward assertive dynamic energy, and if you're on the receiving end of that, you're going to want some self-empowerment and creativity. So let's just flop the bottom across to the side. Lift the left leg up and put it there. Grab the left leg with your right hand, lift up, and down you go. You also flexible outlook on life and growth opportunities from seen from challenges as well. So it's a good little one to put in there just to give you that little bit of an extra boost of self-empowerment and just that little bit of creativity so you can work your way, navigate your way through this extremely assertive, dynamic energy that the Aries new moon is bringing with us. So coming back around to the front. Okay, now we've only got 5 minutes before we really do need to be heading into our next section. We did the Cobra 7 last fortnight. I do have that as another option for us to do today. What I might do is the more advanced options today, since we did it last fortnight. If you didn't do it last fortnight, it's definitely worth going back to and doing the whole thing from the beginning. If you do have a hiatus hernia, peptic ulcers, hypothyroidism, abdominal surgery recent, or you're pregnant, or you have back muscle spasms or weak, definitely don't do what I'm about to do. Okay, just do the cat posture that we did last week. Or if you like, you can do another set of your twist, which would be a lovely thing as well. So I'll just do the last sort of 3 bits of the Cobra, because it is, look, I mean, the reason why I'm doing it, balance, clarity, focus, forward moving, self-confidence and courage. It really is one of the best asanas to help you through this dynamic and vigorous and outward assertive energy. And especially if you're feeling a bit vulnerable as well, it helps you have that confidence and that self-confidence, capacity to move forward as well. I might just take that out. So going into the Cobra, as I said, please do go through last fortnight's, the 31st of March video, if you would like the full rundown on the Cobra. But we're just going to do the last section. So we're going to do the actual Cobra. So bring the hands in underneath the shoulder. And if you've got any of those conditions, please go into the cat or continue with your spiral twist. So breathing in, breathing out, engage your core, push your pelvis into the floor. Imagine that little mini new moon at the base of your spine about to walk its way up the spine. Breathing in, let the hollow walk up, push the marble away with your nose. Bring your elbows in, keep the belly button on the floor, looking forwards. Feel like you're moving forwards, like you're pushing forwards. Self-confidence is increasing, looking up with just your eyes. And breathing out. Then the second last one, clasping the hands behind your bottom there. We'll use the bottom muscles to help you get up this time. Breathing in, breathing out, engage your core, push the pelvis into the floor, engage the bottom muscles quite strongly. Breathing in, push the marble away with your nose and coming up. Breathing out, coming back down. Then going to the last one, making sure you don't have anything around you that you're going to run into here. Breathing in, breathing out, engage your core quite strongly, push the pelvis into the floor, engage your bottom muscles. Breathe in, create the hollow, push the marble away with your nose, coming up. Breathing in and breathing out. And hands down. It is well worth doing if you're able to do that Cobra. But please, yes, do go through what we did last fortnight if you would like to explore that further. So we're now ready for your very well-earned deep relaxation. So you're laying flat on your back if that's comfortable for you. If you do have lower back issues, it's worth putting something underneath your knees. Definitely have a little blankie or something to put over you. If it's quite hot where you are, put it just a little sheet over you or something, or you can go without anything. It's totally up to you. Preferably nothing underneath your head, but if you know you're going to need something under there, just put like a thin pillow or a wrapped up blanket. And this is the deep relaxation. This is the absolute gem of the Adru Yoga class. And this allows all of that energy that we just created by doing those particular movements that we stimulated in your body. It allows it to become a part of your being for the fortnight. It allows it to settle. So getting yourself into position there, just have your hands flopped out to the side wherever they feel comfortable, palms faced up, and have your legs out there and the feet just flopped out wherever they feel comfortable as well. And just allow your spine to have its natural curvature. And we're just going to go into the deep relaxation now. And if you've not done it before, just go as deeply as your body allows you to today. There's no right or wrong here. Okay. So move your awareness down, closing your eyes if you can. Move your awareness down to your feet, your toes. And breathing in, squeezing your feet and your toes. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, push the toes away from your body. Feel that lovely stretch across your shins. And breathing out, release. Breathing in again, push the heels away from the body. The toes up towards the head. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the knees. Breathing in, pushing the knees down in towards the floor. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the legs, up to the buttocks. Breathing in, squeezing the buttocks. Nice big squeeze. Feel like your hips are rising just a little bit up towards the sky. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness around to the lower part of your back. Breathing in, gently pushing the lower part of your back down in towards the floor. Feel that gentle pressure between the lower back and the floor. And breathing out, release. Keep your awareness in your lower back. Breathing in again, gently pushing that lower back down in towards the floor. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness around to the front of the torso. Breathing in, squeezing those abdominal muscles. Down in towards the floor, nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness further up the torso, up to your chest. Breathing in, pushing the chest up towards the sky. At the same time, pushing the shoulder blades in towards each other underneath the body. And breathing out, release. And then reversing that motion, breathing in, pushing the shoulders up towards the sky and pushing the chest down in towards the floor. Stretching across the shoulder blades there. And breathing out, release. Move your awareness across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingertips. Breathing in, gently curling the fingers over to make a very soft fist with both hands. And then breathing out, release. Breathing in again, making a much stronger fist with both hands. Lifting both arms just a few centimeters off the floor. And then breathing out, releasing your fists and splaying those fingers out as far from each other as possible. Turn the palms in towards the body, down towards the floor and even a little further around. Turn your palms back in towards the body, up towards the sky and even a little bit beyond. And breathing out, releasing your arms and your hands back down to the floor, palms faced up. Move the awareness back up the arms, up to the neck. Breathing in, squeezing the neck. Nice big squeeze. And breathing out, release. Move the awareness up to your chin, your jaw, your mouth and your tongue. Without making any sounds, imagine you're saying the letters A, E, I, O, U. Then opening your mouth really wide and doing a lovely big yawn. Point your tongue up to the sky, across to the right, across to the left, around in a circle in one direction, and around in the other direction. And place the tongue back in the mouth and engage your jaw. Allow your jaw to go around in one direction and around in the other direction. Release the jaw and close the mouth and make a frown and a smile at the same time. And push your eyebrows all the way down and lift up the corners of your mouth as high as you can. Big breath in. And breathing out. Release. And looking all over your face for all the muscles you can find. Big breath in, squeezing all the facial muscles, your forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, nose, mouth, chin and jaw. Big breath in, big squeeze. And breathing out. Release. Move your awareness to just behind your ears and all over your scalp. Imagining that you can squeeze this area. Breathing in, giving it a lovely big squeeze. And then breathing out, release. Then make a request that you would like all the effects of fear to be cleansed and vacuumed from your body. Move your awareness to a beautiful celestial vacuum tube at the crown of your head. You request the speed you would like this tube to go at, slow, medium or fast. And then you allow this vacuum tube to work its way into the crown of your head, cleansing and vacuuming away all of the effects of fear from your eyes, your right ear, the back of your head, your left ear, vacuuming into your sinus area, down into your mouth, the left side of your jaw, the right side of your jaw, vacuuming down your throat, down your neck, into your right lung, vacuuming down your right arm into your right hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your right arm into your right shoulder, across to your left shoulder, vacuuming down your left arm into your left hand and fingertips, vacuuming back up your left arm into your left lung, and then vacuuming into your heart. Vacuuming into your stomach, your pancreas, your spleen, your liver, your left kidney, your right kidney. Vacuuming down into your bowels, your lower pelvic organs, your left hip, your right hip. Vacuuming down your right leg through your right knee, all the way down to your right foot and toes. Vacuuming back up your right leg into your right buttocks, across to your left buttocks. Vacuuming down your left leg through your left knee, all the way down to your left foot and toes. And then requesting that all the space that's now being created by cleansing and vacuuming away all the effects of fear from your body be filled up with beautiful, bright, white, healing light. And so the switch on the vacuum is reversed. And as you breathe in, this beautiful, bright, white, healing light enters your left toes, your left foot and ankle, your left lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left leg. The tube moves across to your right foot. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your right toes, your right foot and ankle, your right lower leg, knee, upper leg and buttocks. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right leg. The tube moves down to the base of your pelvis. You breathe in and this beautiful light enters your pelvic area, your middle torso, your upper torso, chest, heart and lungs. As you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your torso. The tube moves across to your right fingers. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your fingertips, your fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your right shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your right arm. The tube moves across to your left hand. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters your left fingertips, your left fingers, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into all of your left arm. The tube moves down to the base of your spine. As you breathe in, this beautiful light enters the base of your spine and works its way up through every single disc and vertebrae in your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, up into your cervical spine, your neck, your head, and the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, this beautiful light settles into your head, your neck, and your spine. Your whole body is now glistening and gleaming and sparkling with this beautiful, bright white, healing light. And you affirm to yourself, my intentions are pure and clear. I am strength, stability, balance and harmony. I am safe, all is well. My intentions are pure and clear. I am strength, stability, balance and harmony. I am safe, all is well. My intentions are pure and clear. I am strength, stability, balance and harmony. I am safe, all is well. And sit with that affirmation for a few moments. And then move your awareness to a space just above the crown of your head. A ball of beautiful golden light is hovering there just above the floor. You take a deep breath in and all of this beautiful golden light comes from the ball, works its way into the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, this beautiful golden light showers down your head, your neck, your spine, across your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingertips. Showering down your torso, through your pelvis, showering down your legs, through your knees, all the way down to the very tips of your toes. Every single cell in your body has been re-energized, revitalized and rejuvenated with this beautiful golden light. And you start to notice what parts of your body are touching the floor. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, your shoulders, the backs of your arms, the backs of your hands, and the back of your head. And you start to wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. And you very gently bring your knees up to your chest. Give them a lovely hug with your arms. And gently sway your knees from side to side and around in a circle in one direction and then around in the other direction. And then gently rolling over to your right side, resting your head on your right arm, using this important moment to consolidate what it is we've done so far in this yoga class. Our beautiful power sequence gave us pure and clear intentions, vitality and enthusiasm for success, inner strength, determination, stability, poise, endurance, harmony and balance, particularly during this time of outward, assertive, dynamic, Yang Cardinal energy that this new moon in Aries will bring. Standing forward bend, or the peace posture, soothed and calmed our nervous system, restored peace, and made us feel refreshed. A sitting spinal twist gave us self-empowerment, creativity, a flexible outlook on life, and growth opportunities able to be seen from challenges. And of course our beautiful Cobra 7 brought balance, clarity and focus, capacity to move forward, self-confidence and courage to break up that stagnation that we have in this month, to bring greater equality and to connect to Source. And imagine yourself sitting in the upright position before you move, and keeping your eyes closed, gently pushing yourself up into a sitting position. And then rubbing those palms together, creating a lovely warmth between the palms. And placing those nice warm palms over your closed eyes. Allowing the eyes to open in that nice, warm, safe place. Gently tapping the forehead, the temples, the back of the head, the top of the head, the shoulders, your chest, down the side of the body, your thighs and your knees. And shaking out the side. And reaching up. And breathing out. A little bit of a shoulder roll. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed that deep relaxation. Usually after quite a vigorous set of sequence and asanas, the relaxation is a lot more deep and pleasurable. So hopefully that was wonderful for you. We're going to do a little bit of pranayama, and then we're going to go into our brand new meditation that we're going to do, which is very exciting. We're going to do the deep yogic breath. So you can just even place your hands on your abdomen so you can feel the movement of your breath. And you can close your eyes. You've likely seen this before if you've done the classes before. If you haven't, that's perfectly fine. So it's fairly easy to do. So you breathe in, but you fill up your tummy. So you breathe in, you expand your abdomen as if you were placing the air in your tummy. Then fill up your chest, then your upper chest. So feeling nice and full. Pause and then breathe out. Empty the tummy first, the chest and the upper chest. So you can place your hands one on your chest and one on your abdomen if you like. Breathing in, filling up the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause. And breathing out, tummy, chest and upper chest. Breathing in, filling up the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, emptying the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, breathing in, filling up the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, emptying the tummy, chest, upper chest. And one more time, breathing in, filling in the tummy, chest, upper chest, pause, and breathing out, emptying the tummy, chest, upper chest. You're quite welcome to continue with that one, or if you would like to move on excuse me, to the alternate nostril breath, we'll do that for around about 5 minutes. If you've not done it before, you might feel that after a minute or so you want to go back to the deep yogic one. So we'll have a go, because it's fantastic for getting you into a really good headspace and physical space to be able to do this meditation. So you bring your right hand up, you place your middle finger between your eyebrows on your third eye, your little finger up against your left nostril, and your thumb up against your right nostril, and then just place your left hand in there underneath just to support your right elbow. And I'll just switch over so I can do it with you at the same time. And just check that you can independently breathe out of both nostrils. If you can't, just grab yourself a tissue and see if you can clear that so that you can do this breath. And again, we're going to be breathing deeply, like as if we're breathing into our tummy there. So you block off your left nostril and breathe in through your right nostril. Pause, then switch fingers, breathe out through your left nostril. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Pause, in through the left. Pause, switch fingers, out through the right. Pause, in through the right. Pause, switch fingers, out through the left. Just releasing the hands there, and just checking that you feel fairly balanced. It's one that can give you an enormous amount of balance, which is fantastic, and it allows you to use your left and right hemispheres in your brain as well. So now we're going to go into our meditation. So checking that you are nice and comfortable and your spine is nice and upright, and that your feet are touching the floor. So you can sit on a chair and have your feet on a pillow if your feet can't reach the floor there. The idea is to, if you are with your legs crossed, to get your heels lined up with your spine. If your feet are up in the air, chuck a couple of pillows in underneath your knees as well to help out with that. So we're going to go into this new meditation. Part of it you might recognise from earlier things, but other parts are different. So I hope you enjoy it, and it'll probably go for around about 10 minutes. Okay, so closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or gazing very softly at the floor if you prefer. And going into just the mudra of wisdom there, so just having your thumbs and your pointer fingers touching each other. Palms faced up if you like, or palms face down, whatever works for you. Okay, we're just going to relax the body first, bring the body to a place of settledness before we go into the full meditation. Okay, so breathing in, move your awareness to your toes and your feet, and your lower legs, your knees and your upper legs, and your buttocks. And breathing out, release, allow your lower body to sink down into the floor. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your pelvic area, your middle torso, upper torso, chest, heart and lungs. And breathing out, allow your whole torso to sink down into the sitting position. And breathing in again, move your awareness to your fingertips, your fingers, your palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. As you breathe out, allow your shoulders, arms and hands to rest and settle into the mudra. Breathing in again, move your awareness to your spine, your neck, your head and the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, allow your head, neck and spine to rest and settle down into your sitting position. Then take yourself into the middle of a forest, in a very small clearing. It's a very safe and friendly forest. You feel very protected and nurtured. You're sitting on a little pile of rocks. And there's a little bit of light coming through the trees in the area that you're in. And you're sitting in this exact same position in this forest. You can hear the birds. You can see the trees. You're quite warm and comfortable. And then think of the animal that to you best represents what you envisage as the divine, the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-feeling. And that animal comes towards you through the trees. And stands in front of you. Less than a metre away from your face. At first you admire this animal. You think about the qualities this animal has that makes you think that it's closest to the representation of the divine that you can think of. Is it wise? Is it strong? Is it powerful? Is it smart? Is it just beautiful? This animal looks around, and then the animal looks straight into your eyes. It tells you, whispers to you that it has a message. The animal leans in and whispers this message into your ear. You may not be able to hear the message at first, and you may not hear it for several days. Just allow this beautiful animal to whisper into your ear. And sit with that for a few moments. And then the animal moves away a little bit, looks back into your eyes, and you thank this beautiful animal for their wisdom, for passing on the message from your soul to you. The animal turns around and slowly moves away. And again, you allow yourself to sit there with that message. Again, it may not be clear to you what the message is, but just be open. Start to open yourself up to receiving the whispered messages throughout this coming week. You look around and you can see the forest, and you feel very much at peace. You know what to do. You know that it's okay just to be. And then breathing in, move your awareness to your crown, your head, your neck, your shoulders, arms, hands and fingertips, your upper torso, middle torso and pelvic area. As you breathe out, allow your whole upper body to come back into this room, into this present moment. Breathe in again, move your awareness to your buttocks, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet and toes. As you breathe out, allow your whole body to come back into this room, into this present moment in time. Have a sense of where your body is in the room. And then gently opening your eyes and releasing your mudra. Have a little bit of a rub, a little bit of a tap. Wake yourself up. And shaking the arms out, breathing in and out. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I hope you enjoyed the yoga class for this new moon in Aries on the 16th of April. And please do this class as many times as you would like as you move through the next couple of weeks. And please do share this with anybody that you know is unable to make it to a regular class, so they can have their own yoga class in their own house, in the comfort and of their own place, at the time that's appropriate for them, that works best for them. And please do give me some feedback if there's any feedback you'd like to give. Constructive criticism or positive feedback is always welcome. And I hope you have a lovely new moon in Aries, and I shall see you in a fortnight. Namaste.